Hi everyone, this is Marianne from Revealing Light Tarot, Astrology and Spirituality. How are you today? Wherever you are when you're watching this, a huge shout out to you. I'm doing my taroscopes in a different way this month because I've basically run out of time. I've been recovering from COVID. I've had a lot on. I did a trip interstate, and so I've grouped them all into fire, air, earth and water, and I'm doing air signs now. So you'll have Libra, you will have Aquarius and Gemini all in the one, but I will timestamp them for you so it's easy to get to your sign. I'm using the Mystical Shaman Oracle and then the Mystical Moments Tarot. There's something about mystical here right now. All right, let's start with Libra, the cardinal sign. Libra ruling the 7th house, and of course I always say Libra puts the we into everything. Aries might put the I into everything, but Libra comes along with the we. It is about relationships. It's about finding middle ground. It's about mediation as well. Libra is everything to do with relationships and finding a balance, because Libra is also about the scales of justice or balance, finding a balance in everything. So let's see what's coming. And they lead us on that as a cardinal sign. Libra leads us on that. Let's see what's coming up for Libra. Libra in the month of June 2022. I'll be pulling 2 or 3 oracle cards and then drilling down a little bit in a shortened Celtic cross with the Mystical Moments Tarot. Libra, June. What's coming up for Libra in June 2022? Next month I'll probably return to my old format, but this month running out of time. The Rainmaker. Something about nourishment here is coming forward for you, Libra, whether you're contemplating how to bring forward nourishment for you, maybe going back to basics, I feel, about foundational work and around surrounding yourself with those people that nourish you rather than deplete you. I think there's nothing more disappointing for Librans is when people don't see that balanced way, when people don't see that it does take unity and finding common ground rather than disunity and division. Sometimes you can't heal everything, Libra, is what I'm saying. Sometimes you need to look at what nourishes yourself. Many paths. Okay, so in a way there's like a conjuring coming. You're doing the conjuring, and this is about looking at what future path. You're doing foundational work at the moment in its simplest form about your future. Many paths. Which one are you going to go on? You know that you can take many paths, but the Rainmaker talks about what will nourish you the most. And soul retrieval, in a way, these are big questions you're seeking to answer. The fact you've got 3 4s appearing, 42, 34, 49, in this spread is not lost on me. 4 is the work of foundational work. Soul retrieval, the Rainmaker, nourishing yourself, which path will reveal which path is in balance with your soul's journey. Okay, so we have thunder, and of course the Rainmaker now and thunder. This is about change and healing going forward, not going down old paths but creating new paths. And the Earth Keeper, number 18, 9. So now you've got 2 9s, finishing the residuals really with old cycles and contemplating the new. There's something around the Earth energy as well. Now I know you're not an Earth sign, but there's something here around the Earth that is important to some Librans. The Earth Keeper and the Rainmaker and the Earth card. They're coming forward for a reason. You could be contemplating something that does involve living more simply, caring for the earth. You're very aware of that this month in June. The Earth Keeper. And what brings you happiness as well. Balance. balance. Okay, all right. Yeah, balancing competing demands, but also looking at what nourishes you. For some Librans, that could be something to do with the earth, or being around nature, spending more time in nature, contemplating the balance that is needed in nature and how you can contribute to that. Maybe you'll be asked to join some kind of organisation that works with the earth and earth keeping, the health of the earth. All right, so let's take a look in greater detail. Libra, what's coming up for Librans in June 2022? Libra, June 2022. Libra, June. Yeah, I go really where I'm needed. Page of Cups. Page of Cups, something coming out of the blue, an offer that you're not expecting, an event that you're not expecting, and it will quicken things up. It will play to your strengths here, or you will be contemplating, do I have the strength to do this? Or I am the right person to do this. Strength, Page of Cups. Somebody could come to you with an apology even, an offer of something, but it could be an event that takes you by surprise, something you're not expecting. Page of Swords, illumination, moving forward. What does the page hold? The page holds the Ace of Swords, very much air energy. Could be around a young person or working with young people as well to clarify thoughts. In the past, we have the Seven of Wands. You really are out of jail. You're no longer in jail. Libra, this is about somebody who's busting out. Seven of Wands talks about having to defend yourself in whatever situation you found yourself in, but feeling defensive. But that's in the past. That's in the past. What's in the sky? Nine of Pentacles. There is abundance here, having everything you need. I do feel that something's coming in which will help, or there is a potential to help restock the I guess the financial resources. This is sort of around luxury as well. And we've got the Ace of Swords. Yeah, you got clarity, or you're getting clarity around where you need to go in terms of this new start that you're having. Great clarity is coming, and it will bring with it, whatever decision you make, will bring with it greater financial resources for you, which in turn leads to independence. We have here the Seven of Swords. Yeah, this is sort of around sevens are about learning. Deception's a big word. It doesn't mean that somebody lied to you, someone tried to deceive you, although it could. It is often around the energy that holds us back, where we can't really see the truth of the matter, and then we get clarity. So you're getting great clarity on something in June, and it does have to do with money and a new start. Two aces in your outcome. I'm pleased to say there is both new financial starts and new clarity coming along. And this could be clarity around how to generate this new financial start that you're going to be pursuing. These are good cards. These are good cards. Let me just say that. Seven of Swords, base of the pack. Knight of Swords. You really had to go and face a lot of truths and make decisions around finances, I think, Libra. So that contemplation about the pathways you need to take, you are factoring in finances into these, and you're coming up with the right answers. You're getting the right clarity around these issues. All right, let's move to the fixed sign of Aries. Sorry, not Aries. Aquarius. Oh, fixed, determined. Rarely should you even try and argue with an Aquarian. What you need to do, that doesn't mean subjugating yourself to their point of view. It means listening to their point of view. Aquarius, they don't get into brawls. Well, not the Aquarians I know. But they are capable of seeing other sides. Where you can convince them that the idea that you have is innovative and new and should be pursued. So they're not closed-minded. They're not closed-minded, but they are all about going to destinations that are new and innovative. And they take all of us along with them. All right, I don't even know why I went there with you, Aquarius in that way, but I did. All right, let's see. Fixed sign, Aquarius, what's coming up for you in the month of June 2022? Aquarius. Lot going on in your sign. Has been for the last 18 months. You may have gone through a lot of changes, Aquarius. Aquarius, June 2022. The moon card, new moon in Gemini, air energy. But this is about the soul. This is about your emotions as well. This is about the feminine energy. Because when I say masculine and feminine, I don't mean male and female. I'm talking about yin and yang, passiveness versus masculine kind of driving forward. The moon card, you may be more inclined to step back this month. The luminous warrior. The luminous warrior is always on a quest, and always the moon energy, always around solutions to things. But they're not just everyday solutions, they're spiritual solutions. I think you're contemplating those greater questions, those universal questions this month. And we have here the curse, what has occurred in the world. I think somehow is not lost on you. You could even be, if you're a male Aquarius, you could be contemplating what has happened to women. You know, you're able to see things from that group mentality, from that equal mentality. You could be thinking about what is needed within your own community to bring people forward, to bring them onto the same page. You don't want to silence anyone. The Sun card in the past. You know, a lot of you have achieved a kind of happiness that may have eluded you in earlier years. But you kind of want everyone to be happy. And you see the truth. So what has been going on in the world is not lost upon you, and I think you're thinking about these universal themes and issues, and this is about cutting away the BS, Aquarius. I think that's what you do the best, and that brings forward a lot of healing. Now we have 5, the beloved. So this month is going to be quite. I just pulled a Celtic cross in Oracle cards for you. I didn't mean to do that. So we'll just reverse things up. We'll change things up. The beloved, the heart center, the emotions, change. You're contemplating change. You're also contemplating helping those around you that are nearest and dearest to you. These are universal themes that you're bringing forward. The Rainmaker here, which came forward with Libra. I do think, in a way, you're contemplating balance or imbalance in your own community, in the world. And you're seeing through the BS. So it doesn't impact upon you in so much as creating worry. It just makes you think about solutions to everyday problems, ranging from everyday problems through to the big problems that we all have. You're seeing solutions to them, Aquarius. All right, 3 cards. Flipping this up from the Mystical Tarot. Aquarius, what's coming up? What's the overarching energy for Aquarius at this time, June 2022? 5 of Wands, yeah. Division. Seeing what division, what are the as ye sow, so shall ye reap. I think you're turning off a lot from division and partisanship. You are thinking about your own independence and your own financial resources. And again, like Libra, you're bringing forward great clarity. You know where you're going in the future and how to get there. And I feel that there's a lot you want to leave behind. It may not even be your own baggage. It may be baggage from those around you. But it's about living life in a different way, Aquarius. Base of the pack, King of Cups. I do think of you as emotionally mature anyway, Aquarius. You are the water bearer. You bring the emotion through and you deliver it via the air to us all. And I do think of you in that way. So leave behind what you consider to be non-essential and move into this enlightened way of being and show us all how to get there, Aquarius. All right, the final in the air signs is Gemini. The new moon is in Gemini. Gemini. All about communication, inner, outer, rules, things like social media. Things go viral. Thoughts, words, communication. Gemini goes with the flow also. You're a mutable sign. What's coming up for Gemini in June? Earth, grounding. Okay, too much of this mental energy, too much living in the air energy. You know, it's about learning what is needed to keep you grounded. The practical. You know, you can be in the realm of thought, but you also need to be in the practical as well. You've learnt that lesson. You've integrated that lesson, Gemini. Gemini in June 2022. Magic. Oh, wow. Okay, so earth magic is very much a theme for you, and bringing that forward in your communication. You know, communicating with the earth is also part of communication with animals, plants, everything. Magic, natural world magic, and completion. Okay, so you've finished up a big cycle. Completion is about shedding old skins as well. I have to pull another one. The coyote knows exactly where to go, and going with the flow. They run and they find. And this is number 12. Again, 3. 3's coming up for you. The master communicator number. You know where to go, both individually and bringing other people along with you. Base of the pack is many paths. It's like you're contemplating, like us all, contemplating major life themes this month in June, Gemini. All right, let's see in a bit more detail. Again, this is for your sun sign, rising sun, or if your moon's in Gemini. Sometimes I watch all 3 to give me a more complete picture. Let's see what's coming up for Gemini. Let's just cut the deck. Gemini in June 2022. What's coming up for Gemini? I'll just give it another shuffle. Gemini, June 2022. What's coming up for Gemini in June 2022? So we have here the 5 of Wands. Again, Aquarius got this as well. Division, polarization, obstacles and challenges. You know, the playing chess with one another, trying to win the game. It's not really all that important, is it? The King of Cups talks about what is important, which is emotional security and stability, emotional intelligence, navigating the chaos of life, not immersing yourself in it. Queen of Cups, nurturing oneself and nurturing others. So you will be thinking about the role of emotions and the role that getting triggered produces. This is Cancerian. Security, emotional maturity brings forward security, both in your body and in your energetic body as well. So moving away from division, moving more toward unity. In the past, we had the King of Swords, your energy. It's like, I'm not going to say you're mellowing, Gemini, but in a way you are. It's a softer energy that's coming forward. The King of Wands, a more mature energy. 2 kings now. King of Cups, King of Wands. Fire energy, what motivates you. New projects, new plans. And we have the Six of Cups, yeah, our higher self. This is a really gentle energy with the Six of Cups. You may be thinking about the past, Gemini. You may be returning to some values that you had at another time in your life. You may be looking at things now through new eyes, through more emotionally mature eyes. And the Five of Pentacles clarifying that. So you're coming in from the cold, where you felt you were on the outskirts or the outer emotionally. You're moving into this warmer, more like a fire vibration, the Six of Cups, the highest self, at being at peace with yourself in June. So Ten of Swords, yeah, ending old cycles, the Mother, the Empress, abundance, and the Knight of Wands. It's like you had to come to this, even though you're air energy, King of Swords, you had to come to a more complete King of Swords, King of Cups energy, combining the emotion with the mental, and moving into a greater awareness of what emotional maturity actually does. What are the benefits of emotional maturity? So, in a way, you've left behind that old way of doing things, and moving in. There's a lovely saying that from T.S. Eliot, the poet: "We shall not cease from exploration until we reach the beginning again and know that place for the first time." In some way, with that Six of Cups, you're coming back to yourself, Gemini. All right, thank you for tuning in. I'll be back with another reading again soon. Bye for now.